Hello and welcome to Top 10. My name is William Lebowski, and today we are here in Germany at the GP variant with the chicane layout of the Nurburgring. And I actually recorded this intro previously. Don't worry, we are going to get to the talk and drive. If you want to check the timestamps to skip to that, go ahead, check the description. But as for this intro, I first made this intro about the GT3 update, and I actually made this whole video about kind of the GT3 update. I am an absolute dunce, and I recorded this video before the GT3 update actually dropped. I checked, I thought I was on the right day for the correct update, and when I went to check my Steam game to see when it was actually updated, it said that the version was updated today. So I was like, oh, this must have been the new GT3 update. And that was a couple days ago. I recorded it. It was after it was announced, but after the delay announcement as well. So I didn't know exactly when the right day was, so I thought I saw the update. So I went in, and I'm going to say some things that I'm talking about for a new tire model that just clearly don't apply. Now, the great thing about what I was saying in the video was I was intentionally saying that I don't think I have enough experience or noticing much differences between this tire model and the old tire model, and what I am experiencing might even just be placebo. I think I did mention that in the video itself. So I am going to embarrassingly talk about a tire model that I'm not even driving. That will happen. That being said, this race was really good. It was an exciting race, and I still think that the race in and of itself is definitely worth the watch. There is a varied weather ability in this race. We start at this perfectly dry, clear conditions, and then I dropped the temperature and added some more rain as the race goes on, and by the end of the race, things were just going really crazy between me and the AI. Everything about it was just really fun, and I think that even with the commentary sometimes talking about a tire model that doesn't exist, it was a good video. So I think this is still definitely worth the watch. I think this was still a very exciting race. Let me know what you guys think about the tire model that has now since actually been released, and what you think about this race. Thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate the understanding on the mistake, and we'll see you in the next one.
All right, a little bit of a smooth opening lap. That Porsche in front of us does not want to be passed. Whoa, we get bumped on the way into that corner. Maybe we went through a little bit slow. I don't know. Maybe that's on me, but either way, no damage, no harm, no foul. Let's just hope we don't get bumped off again. Keep ourselves moving, keep the momentum rolling as fast as we can. I think, to be honest, I think that is the biggest change that I've noticed right off the bat is I think that momentum seems to be rewarded much more than it had been previously, because the meta, obviously, with all of the tires, but specifically even the GT3 ones, were all in the slide, and it does feel like I'm experiencing more of a reward for keeping the momentum going without slipping the tires, even though it does seem like sliding is still a very possible and effective method of doing things. It does seem like it will come at the cost of eating my tires much more instead of just giving me the speed without eating my tires. But I do not have the time yet with the new tire model to know that for sure, but that is just my initial jump off the bat. So that is I like that change a lot, because it allows Jesus. Whew. We're going too wide through there. It allows the old way of doing things to still be done, but doesn't penalize people for wanting to do it the new way, the right way, the better way, whatever we want to call it. There's more than one method. There's more than one way to skin the cat at this point. But anyway, that is my one lap, embarrassing myself trying to talk about the tire model. A little bit above my pay grade. But anyway, made it through the turn one safely that time without getting rear-ended. But now we just got to get ourselves back up to this Aston Martin. I am curious about when the AI are going to switch to the wet tire, because just judging by how quickly I think the rain will come on, based on the weather and environment changes, I do think that it'll probably be optimal to switch the tires. That being said, I am not 100% sure in a short race like this, it's 10 minutes left, that even though the lap times will probably be significantly better with the wet tires, I am curious if it is going to be worth the time spent taking the trip down to pit road. So I'm interested to see what the AI do. I will prepare the pit stop for wets just so that it is ready to dive in at a moment's notice. A little bit too much steam through there. It worked out okay. Depending on what the competitors are doing in the race. But let's see, we got a nice long line of cars ahead of us. It looks like we're sitting in 11th place. I do want to catch up to that Aston late shift there. I think I just saw a couple raindrops also. Looks a little bit cloudier down on the far side of the track. And there it is. Here comes the rain. All right, so let's remove the fuel from the equation because we're not going to need any fuel. Watch out for getting a little slippy. Crew is ready. Okay, I thought that was going to be like 5 minutes left. I was like, oh, well, we certainly can't pit with just like 2 laps left. But there is only going to be a few laps remaining, so it is going to be interesting to see the call here. All right, no fuel. So far, so good. I don't know what my dog was getting all jumpy about. Kind of freaks me out. All right, rain tires have been selected. We are starting to slide through the corners a little bit now. I am curious if I should just dive in now. This is about halfway through the race. Okay, yeah, I think if you're gonna pit, you might as well do it early. I think we are starting to lose the optimum blend. I think it's starting to be a little bit more slippy and slidey. Let's see, this Porsche in front of us has been very aggressive this whole race. Let's see, no one's pitting. All right, let's stay out. No one is pitting. I hope that was just me. You know, it will turn up the TC as an added little bit of precaution because that's pretty much the only setting change that I can make to prepare myself for the rain. Other than now moving my braking points and accelerating points later. Porsche getting real slow through the apexes. Bumped them a little bit. They must be slowing down for the rain now themselves. Oh yeah, we're starting to go straight through corners now. Oh, it's interesting now. I think it's definitely a good time to pit. Yeah, I think we're all having to go a lot slower than anticipated. Okay. However, I think these AI are going to keep going. I don't think anyone's pitting. Starting to pool up on the racing surface. Although this is still manageable. This is still very manageable. Looks like we're getting a groove forming. Let's try to make it as wide as possible. I saw a moment. I took it. All right, 5 minutes left. Yeah, there's no way anybody's pitting now. That moment did not pay off. All right, we got our 11th place back, but it looks like we're pretty far away from 10th place now. And at this point, I do probably think that we have to be very careful here on our slicks. Hear the tires squealing a little bit. Going straight through apexes. Traffic ahead is definitely slower. I mean, I am as well, so it's not like we're necessarily catching them. But yeah, our apexes are definitely having a ton of understeer as we just go straight through the corners. Oh man, I can just feel, I can feel it, and oh man. Oh man. We are just playing in the rain. Big cluster of cars ahead of us. Hopefully all that slowing down can be used to our advantage here. We have somewhat of, you know, clean air ahead of us. Hopefully they're all bunching up and slowing down over these next couple of minutes, and we can go play with the next couple of positions ahead of us before the finish line. Whoa, car has spun. Whoa, big rear ending in front of us. Uh-oh, it looks like everybody is now all out of sorts. It might have been more efficient. It might have been a better call to go down pit road right at the beginning of all this. It's way too late now. There's probably 2 more laps left, and there's no way that anybody would be worth pitting right now. I mean, that guy has to. He has no rear wing. But yeah, now we're just all making it work on these wets. Oh, cars slipping and sliding all over. What is that? Everybody is just slipping and sliding at this point. Okay, so if the AI are slipping and sliding, oh, we have more cars off the road into turn 1. Oh, the humanity. I mean, we have to really slow down. It's hard not to... I want to really try to capitalize on all this as much as possible. It's really tempting just to floor it and go as fast as we can, but you can see we're hardly moving and still just floating through these slow apexes. Just hydroplaning all the way through. Oh, even this banked corner. I thought we were going to go right off into the grass there. Look at us, hardly able to turn the car here. Let's see how much time is left in the race. A minute? Are we going to do one more lap after this, you think? Or do you think no one's getting to the finish line? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. All right, 1 minute remaining. I guess it's not the worst thing that could have happened. I hope that there is some champion AI that went in for wets and is just now storming through the field. Because that would be really cool to see. Oh, we have to go so slow through all these corners. Oh, just barely not in sand. Let's see, hammering it down the straights. Woo! Almost getting jiggy with it right there. 14 seconds left. We're in 5th place. I wonder if the leader is going to make it to the finish line within the next 10 seconds, or if we're doing one more lap. Oh, I have more cars slid off here. Yep. Oh my. Oh my. It's like they're driving in the snow. This is the finish. We snagged a podium just because some cars could not handle the rain. That was actually a pretty exciting way to end that race for me. That was a lot more lively, a lot more exciting than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was just going to introduce a little bit of a pit stop chaos, but really that just turned into cars on ice. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in the next one.